Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Earth signs Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. This is your weekly for the week of September 14th to the 20th, or whenever you come across this message. Whew, very, very strong energy. Earth signs this week. You guys are, whatever it is that you're doing, it's like all attention, all eyes are on the earth signs. And I've been saying this, but this is definitely, you are going to, if this is like, if you're asking or your intention was set on business, I do feel that there is going to be this rush or this flush of business improving or business going to the next level, specifically this week or this. For a lot of you, this is going to be the week where you're going to kind of feel like you want to just catch your breath, because for the last couple of weeks you have been working a lot. There has been a lot of business coming in. So with that being said, earth signs, just make sure that as business starts to increase, regardless of what it is that you do, make sure that you are staying balanced within yourself. Make sure that you're taking those breaks. Make sure that you're taking the time to take care of yourself and to do what it is that you need to do for yourself. Again, I do feel that there's definitely a huge space here. There's a ton of manifestation, not just in the workplace, but I also do feel that when it comes to love, it's like somebody is definitely moving towards you very fast and very quickly, wanting to communicate with you. So you're going to find yourself between two separate energies. One energy is of someone new and one is of someone old. Not old like an old person, but like an old energy, like an ex or something like that. And you guys, excuse me, what is up with my throat? There is definitely the space of wanting. It's like you have been either like in the past you have been manifesting someone new, right, to come in, because it's like you were ready, earth signs, to let go of somebody from the past. And you set your intention, you put it out there, and you kind of just like, whatever, now let's focus. Let me continue on focusing on work. Let me continue on focusing on business or whatever it is. So it's like you guys put forth or put out what you wanted, right? And then you kind of dismissed it and just kept going on with your day to day. Well, as you're in the midst of all of this work, as you're in the midst this week of, again, there's a lot. Number 7 is being shown very prominent here, but it's like you guys are making a lot of business connection, and a lot of this business connection is coming with people that are spiritual, or people that are in the same work frame or workspace that you are in. But it's like there are individuals who have been either watching your work or watching what you're doing, and they kind of want to help you get to the next level. They kind of want to help you get over the stagnation or the specific place that you are in now. A lot of people are just intrigued by what it is that you do or how it is that you do something. I don't necessarily feel that you created something new, but there is a twist or something different or creative in regards to what it is that you do that is calling in a lot of people, that is calling in a lot of attention. I do feel that because of this newfound attention or energy that is coming in, that is bringing in all of this abundance, again, it's not just financially. I feel like when it comes to your own spirituality, it's like you guys are getting to another level. You guys are getting to the next level. But it is also coming in with a lot of responsibility. So whatever it is that you guys have been working towards, earth signs, just know that you're right there. It's like, again, it's like I have this sense, this feeling, earth signs, that if you just go ahead and you take that step, or you take that opportunity when it's presented to you at that very moment, it's like, for a lot of you earth signs, believe it or not, this is something that is going to happen within like a 24, that's the way they're showing it to me. It's like in 24 hours, it's like your entire life is changing. It's like again, you're going to be surprised. And yes, all of those that are watching you are going to be surprised. But you earth signs have put in the work. You guys have been putting in the time and the energy when it comes to what you have been working towards, where you're trying to manifest. So it's like, this is your rainbow after the storm. This is your rainbow after the rain. It's like, as instantly or as fast as the rainbow comes out, sometimes the rainbow starts to come out whilst the storm is still going, while it's still raining. But it's like, again, it's like, it's going to be this huge, and they're showing me a rainbow, and I don't know, I like looking at rainbows, to be honest with you. But it's like, that is kind of like, this is kind of like your thank you from God, from the universe, from all of those that you have helped, or from all of those that have been watching you when it comes to whatever it is that you do. This is your reward. And again, it's like that little hesitation that you may have, just be aware and know that it's coming from a place, because this is new territory for you. This is a new space for you. Not when it comes to financial abundance so much. For some of you, definitely. But when it comes to having your spiritual gifts, let's put it this way, your spiritual gifts, your spiritual talents, and what you do spiritually for the collective, for humanity, and being rewarded in the way that you're being rewarded. So there is no, well, you know, when you work a regular job, it's like, okay, you're getting paid $25 an hour, $30 an hour, depending on the field that you're in, you know. And it's like, this is so completely different, if that makes any sense. So the abundance that is coming in massively. And a lot of you are in this phase of like, either feeling like it's too good to be true, or how did I get so lucky? I'm going to have a sip of tea for that, okay? It's not that you got lucky. Is that you're being rewarded, because a lot of you earth signs have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. A lot of you have been doing a lot of things. A lot of you truly, genuinely want to help, because you guys feel this very strong connection when it comes to the earth, when it comes to Mother Earth, when it comes to connecting to nature, that one, you guys want to keep it safe, you guys want to keep it healthy, but you also want others that may not be as connected as you are to experience, or to at least learn that there is this connection that they can have to nature all around them. So because of that passion, because of that love, you're being rewarded, like in all areas of your life. This is going to definitely be one or two things. This is, for some of you earth signs, is when everything is coming in at once, or this is going to be the week that you're going to realize that you are within the midst of all the manifestation, when you're in the midst of all the blessings. And it's going to definitely because I feel that you guys are not going to get shocked about everything until you're in the midst of it. So it's kind of like, because you guys are focused and you guys are determined on whatever it is that you feel you're meant to do for humanity, for the collective. You guys are working, you know, constantly working and constantly making sure that you're staying balanced, and you're it's like you guys are definitely focused on balancing what it is that you have to do, practice, how it is that you can work with your spirituality in a practical sense. So you're not burned out, and you can put out as much of whatever it is that you do, whether it is that you do readings, whether it is that you deal with crystals, making jewelry, whatever it is. So because of the demand on what it is that you do, you guys are aware that it comes with a lot of responsibility. So because it comes with this huge sense of responsibility, because again, you're here to help others, you are making sure that you are staying in a space, in an energy where you can put out your best quality work for those that you are for those that are getting services from you, from those that you are providing services for. Let's put it this way. And it's like it's going to be this trickle effect where, you know, if somebody buys a necklace from you today, or somebody gets a reading from you today, or somebody gets crystals from you today, or somebody, whatever it is that you are providing, right? It's like you'll start off with one, and it's like by the end of like the day, it's like that person has told 10 people, those 10 people have told 100 people, and it's like without you even knowing it, it's like you're literally booked out for like months, or you have all of these orders that are just like, and it's like, do not get overwhelmed. This is what the last couple of months have been preparing you for. This is what the last couple of months have been getting you ready for. So it's like some of you are questioning whether it is that you're going to be able to keep up with the demand that is coming in. And your answer is yes, earth signs. Excuse me. You guys have been working towards this. This is why you guys were led to do something a very specific way, and to make sure that you are covering every area of not just your spirituality, but also on your day-to-day, making sure that everything was in place when it came to your home, you know, whether it is that you're married, you have children, whatever it is, so that no part of your life is lacking, if that makes sense, earth signs. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out 3 oracle cards. We are picking one out for Capricorns, one for Taurus, and one for Virgo. Now, these are the oracle cards that are used as the main energy for the extended that are posted on Patreon. Now, we're going to do it a little different. So the video that gets the most like within the first 72 hours will have access to the Patreon videos. So whichever element group gets the most view within the first 72 hours will get access, free access to their zodiac signs. So let's go ahead and see. I need one card for Capricorns, one card for Capricorn. Now, one thing I did want to pick up earth signs before I move forward, because of this new level that you are getting to, just make sure that you are, when you're taking your physical breaks, you're also taking a mental break as well. So if you're going to take a 20 or 30 minute, do not focus on what it is that you're going to do next. Do not focus on the work that still needs to be finished. Is that you have to completely take a break from it. Because if you guys take a physical break, but you're still mentally thinking about what it is that you have to finish, that can get you in this space or in this energy where you may feel or start to feel a little bit overwhelmed. So just make sure that when you're taking a break, you're actually taking a break, earth signs. So, and you know, a very good way to do that is, of course, go into nature. You guys know that already. Go for a hike, go for a walk, hug a tree. Let's go ahead and see. Capricorns, give me one card for Capricorns. One card for Capricorns. Why are these flipping? It's like the wheel is turning, the wheel of fortune. Definitely things are picking up, and of course there are, and that's the thing, it's like, do not feel guilty, earth signs, especially Capricorns, for some reason. Do not feel guilty for all the blessings. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Capricorns, don't be ashamed. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. What was I saying? This is definitely going to be a week where a lot of you, this is you either proving to yourself that you have attained this balance. This is kind of like that week where you're really going to see, I feel, the full manifestation of what it is to balance out your spirituality and your with practicality. Or if you guys have not done this yet, then this is what you're being asked to do. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a that you need to pay attention and make a concentrated effort to move towards your goals. Whew, that took a minute there. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It is time to find the inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solution to your issues may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. So there's definitely this space where you have to surrender, Capricorns, to the fact that you are human. Just as I was trying to read that, I kept either missing my space where I was or whatever, but I'm not going to go ahead and delete an entire video because my tongue got twisted. I'm human, just like everybody else. I make mistakes, just like everybody else. But if I'm in a space where I know that I have to, let's say somebody gets a reading from me or something like that, I'm going to do everything in my power to be at my best so that the quality of my work, it meets the standard that I have, that others are expecting, let's put it that way, or the standards that I have put into other works or other readings that I have given. So pretending to be perfect, Capricorns, or pretending that everything is always perfect is not the way. Now, being happy or being in a state of joy does not require you to constantly be smiling or constantly be laughing, to constantly be laughing. There is definitely this space where, yes, a lot of people may just see a certain side of you, let's put it that way, but they do not know what goes behind closed doors, let's put it this way. So there's definitely a space here where as all of this manifestation, as all of these blessings are coming in, Capricorns, just make sure that you stay humble, which I don't feel that you guys are going to be rubbing anything in anyone's face. It is more of when you are facing challenging times, Capricorns, a lot of you tend to just do that on your own and not ask for help. So just know that this is kind of like a safe space or a safe place with whoever it is that you're connecting, whoever it is that you have around. Just know that you're able to ask for help as you need it. So Taurus, we have expect powerful change. New moon eclipse is your card, Taurus. Okay. Alrighty. New moon eclipse. I think you're towards the back, isn't it? Alrighty. New moon eclipse 94, excuse me. 94. Alrighty. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear. So definitely, Taurus, when it comes to the blessing, when it comes to the manifestation, again, there's definitely a risk or saying yes to a certain opportunity, or realizing how it is that the connections that you're making right now, Taurus, are going to lead to those opportunities, to those blessings. So Virgo, give me one card for Virgo. Virgo. Adjustments are required. The third quarter moon. And again, Virgo, what I'm picking up with you guys is organizing, prioritizing. Definitely, you guys have to make sure that you are prioritizing what it is that you are doing. Yes, you may get easily distracted when it comes to speaking to others on the phone, or when it comes to entertaining others when you're in the middle of work. So make sure that you're keeping your work, that you're giving yourself enough time to finish whatever work it is that you have taken on. So think of yourself as a vessel. Okay, so think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether. Okay, so be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. They might also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it is time to let go of. Pay attention. So again, with this card, Virgo, just make sure that as business is coming in, as your business is blossoming, or whatever it is that is, you seem like you're reaping the rewards and things like that, make sure that you're not taking on more than you can actually do. If somebody wants to get a piece of jewelry from you, if somebody wants to get a reading from you, if somebody wants to, whatever service is this you provide, just know that people will wait to get the correct, or to get the quality of work. So this is a time for you Virgos to think about the quality versus the quantity. You can get 100 bracelets out, but are they going to be to the same standard or the same quality that if we were to put out 50? So that's kind of like what you guys had to or have been struggling with, or will be struggling in this time. It's like, yes, you want to help everybody, yes, you want to put as much out there as you possibly can, but just make sure that the quality, because it could go on where by putting too much out and the quality is not good, it can end up backfiring and ruining your reputation when it comes to your work. Well guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for all the donations to the channel. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. I love you all. Mwah. Bye bye.